ancillary tasks, including my poster and digipack. I am going to speak about how my ancillary tasks use, develop or challenge conventions of existing media products and how this has met the tasks brief. My poster complies with the conventions of an album release poster through the use of the artist, album and name being prominent, a release date and songs found within the album. The key image follows the convention of having a portrait image of the artist to allow the target audience to identify who the artist of the album is more clearly. The poster uses a conventional consistent house style of grey, white and black, with the white typography working in contrast with the grey background. The poster also includes links to the artist's YouTube, Facebook and Twitter pages to add further advertisements to the artist and her album, which can also be found on other existing media products. The production company logo is also placed in the bottom corner, as it is a conventional element to have within the poster. In comparison to the real media product of Jessie J's Who You Are album release poster, the ancillary poster develops and uses many of the conventions displayed. For example, both Jessie J typographies intertwine together, developing the original Jessie J typography motif into my own work. Both have the key image at the top half of the poster of the artist and bordered off the image to the rest of the poster. Both place the typography with the details of the release on the bottom half of the poster, including details such as social networking links and single names within the album. The placement of the production company logo is also at the bottom left and right hand corners of the posters. The ancillary poster uses and develops these conventions from the Jessie J poster, however challenges the key image by ancillary, including 3 inset images that are not of the artist to incorporate the Polaroid motif. The front cover of the digipack uses the convention of the key image being a close-up of the artist's face. Her makeup is strong through the use of foundation, lipstick and fake eyelashes to make her facial features stand out within the image, and use gaze theory to attract the audience to the image. A wind effect is used within her hair and a certain face to portray a strong dominant female figure. The motif typography used for the Jessie J Alive is placed at the bottom right hand corner, complying with the convention of the album name being placed in the bottom left or right hand side of the cover. In comparison to the real-life product of Adele's album 21 cover, there are many similarities and conventions displayed. Both use the black and white effect in the image to reflect the emotional songs within the album. Both key images are a mixture of the artist's facial features. Both female artists have strong makeup, including lipstick, foundation and fake eyelashes. The typography also follows the same composition as being placed on the bottom right-hand cover of the album. The Jessie J uses the majority of the conventions found within the Adele cover, however challenges the key image by making direct eye contact with the audience as opposed to looking down like Adele. The booklet within the pack follows the conventional composition of pages, ensuring that the text is within column order. The titles of the songs are at the top of the page and the images are also placed somewhere within the page layout to break up the heavy text. The booklet uses the consistent house style of grey background and white typography. The booklet uses the conventional information such as song lyrics and a thank you page to relate to similar existing media products. The booklet composition challenges conventions by having the images smaller and one on each page as opposed to one big picture to ensure the Polaroid motif is incorporated into the booklet. The back of the CD uses and develops many of the conventions and layouts of the digipack. The key image is of the artist and is placed to one side, being the left in this case, conforming to the convention of the image on the back being to one side. The track details use a stroke on the numbers to make the typography slightly different to the track names. The conventional elements such as the copyright details, production company logo and the barcode are also placed at the bottom of the layout. The binders for the case also display the name and the artist of the CD it is. The back of the CD for Jessie J uses the conventional layout used for Adele's 21 album. The key images are both placed on the right hand side of the page using gaze theory to make direct eye contact with the audience. Both number and label each track number with its song uses slightly different font styles for number as opposed to track name. All the details such as copyright, production company and the barcode are placed at the bottom of the page composition. The binders both place the typography in the middle of the binder. The track number and names are placed to the left hand side of the key images in both cases.